Spring is a great time to install a geothermal heating and cooling system. Geothermal heating and cooling systems may seem like a new invention, but in fact they have been used for decades. They can be called a number of different things, including ground source heat pumps, water source heat pumps, or even earth-coupled heat pumps. Regardless of the name, they all have one thing in common, in that they extract energy from the earth and utilize the constant temperature of the earth to their advantage. They differ from ordinary heat pumps in that the earth is their exchange mechanism, as opposed to the outdoor air temperature. Geothermal heating and cooling systems can be incredibly efficient, much more so than heat pumps, whose effectiveness does largely rely on temperature climates that don't suffer extremes of temperatures. The reason why geothermal heating systems are so good. While traditional heat pumps work best in temperate climates, geothermal heating and cooling systems are much more stable. The temperature of the earth is generally a lot more constant than the air and doesn't fluctuate nearly as much. The ground temperature is also warmer during the winter months than the outside air and is cooler in the spring and summer months when compared to the outside air. This means a geothermal heating and cooling system can take advantage of this through the use of a heat exchanger. This doesn't mean that air source heat pumps are no good. In fact, far from it, as combining both systems can still offer homeowners a good level of home comfort combined with good energy savings. Geothermal heating and cooling systems can be dual source. A geothermal heating and cooling system can combine the best of two systems, as an air source heat pump can be used in conjunction with a geothermal heat pump. This dual source system can deliver a great level of efficiency, providing year-round comfort. One advantage of choosing a dual source system is that it can be cheaper to install as opposed to fitting just a geothermal heating and cooling system. They can also work nearly as well. Geothermal heating and cooling systems last a long time. Geothermal heating and cooling systems do cost a little more to install, but homeowners should save enough on their heating and cooling bills to make the cost worthwhile within 5 or 10 years. This really is a relatively short time span. In addition, there's very little that can go wrong with a geothermal heating and cooling system, so their lifespan is a lot longer than that of a traditional boiler or air pump. It is little wonder that more people are choosing to take advantage of the free energy trapped inside the earth, especially as this energy source is very clean and green. It also has the advantage of being very quiet to run, although some systems do incorporate variable fans to give greater home comfort and even greater energy savings. Geothermal heating and cooling systems do not need to rely on the air outside being within a certain temperature range. They are quiet, efficient, and spring is a great time to think about installing one so you can reap the benefit of having cheaper air conditioning in the summer.